I'm going to talk with Sean Pritchard. He's president of the San Jose Police Officers Association. The no bail movement has hit the absurd extremist end of the argument. Now murderers are being released on no bail. Two suspects, Efren Anzuris and Alfred Castillo, released on zero bail by some idiot judge in Santa Clara County, a Superior Court judge. I'm not making this name up. Philip Pennypacker.
Philip Pennypacker. You're right. There it is. Santa Clara County Superior Court Judge Philip Pennypacker.
Judge Pennypacker released two murderers on zero bail.
You're going to be a Packer. It should be a quarter.
Wow.
Nickel.
This is nuts, obviously.
Yeah, I know.
But this is what they wanted. This is why they started this stupid concept. Sean Pritchard, president of San Jose Police Officers Association. Welcome. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you very much for having me.
What the hell is this about?
Well, listen, this is no secret. This is failed policies that were enacted by legislators, major groups like the ACLU years ago, and it's progressively gotten worse. And now we're really seeing the full swing of this in action.
For murderers, though?
Listen, we were shocked as everybody else, and it got worse yesterday. It wasn't just these two murderers. We learned of another case back from January. A guy by the name of Oscar Soto was arrested, charged with murder, and ended up getting released, and now he's believed to have fled to Mexico. So we've got three different individuals that committed murders that are out roaming the streets, if you will.
Now, is this the laws or the judges that lead to this?
Well, this is a combination of multiple things. Really, it's begun with our legislators. Groups like I mentioned, the ACLU. They have been the ones that have been championing this type of issues for some time. And really, what we're seeing is, they are removing accountability for bad behavior. And what does that do? It just emboldens criminals to go out and commit more crime.
Well, I think when people heard about no bail, they didn't think it would extend to people involved in homicide cases. Yours is the first I've read about where it's gone this far.
Well, definitely here for this area, but we don't have to look too far and not too long ago back to Waukesha, Wisconsin in the Christmas parade massacre there. Yeah. That individual was out on very low bail when he should have been behind bars, charged with multiple different crimes, and yet he's out. And what was the result? We have dead children on our hands. And that's just people have to get to the point, and this has got to be it. Where do we draw the line at? We have dead children in our hands, and we have murderers roaming the streets.
What do you know? What the circumstances were for these two guys, Anzuris and Castillo? Says
some sort of a hit-and-run road rage incident.
What happened?
Unfortunately, I can't speak to the specifics of the case, but what I can tell you is, these two individuals, obviously there was enough evidence to arrest them, to charge them with murder, and they should be sitting behind bars so they don't have an opportunity to go out and harm somebody else, create havoc on our society as they already have.
Well, how do we know they're not going to flee to Mexico? It says house arrest. What does that mean? An ankle monitor or something, or?
Really, that means nothing, right? I mean, we've seen it before. Criminals on house arrest, they doctor the ankle monitor, heck, sometimes cut it off. It does nothing to prevent them from going out and harming somebody else.
Well, the other guy was released through the supervised own recognizance program. What does that mean?
That basically means here's your ticket, you get out of jail free. That is it. It means nothing.
This is what the people in San Jose want?
Well, I think, again, these are the failed policies that we've seen. We go back as far as something like Proposition 47, when we took crimes that were once serious in nature and made them very low level. The ACLU championed this along with legislators. Heck, we saw movie stars out there across the state championing for this. And what was once simple petty thefts, vandalisms, we're seeing those turn into riotous looting. We had it here in the Bay Area in the last week and a half, where we see large mobs running in and ransacking high-end stores. These aren't people that are just trying to feed their families. They're going into high-end stores and looting and creating just mass chaos in our streets. And all for what? To feel their drug-addicted habits, to further their criminal elements here. It's unbelievable.
There's nothing but denial from everyone in government, though. Right up to Newsom today. He's trying to tell people that crime's actually going down when clearly crime is going up. You see it with your eyes every day on the news. And there's a lot of stuff not reported anymore because why bother? It's misdemeanors that won't even be prosecuted. All the shoplifting and the smash and grabbing.
It really is hypocrisy, right? I mean, we see Governor Newsom, he was behind Proposition 47 and some of these other initiatives. You have, again, when you're pushing for zero bail and no bail, and the results are dead people in the streets and more chaos, which would, safe neighborhoods, they're now in utter chaos now.
Yeah, I know. Well, when they get these things passed, they lie to the public. I remember numerous commercials. Jerry Brown fronted a lot of them, and it was nothing but one lie after another. Kamala Harris wrote the title in summary. She was Attorney General then, and it said the Safe Schools and Neighborhoods Act. It was all propaganda, and a lot of people got fooled and scammed. And now
you hit it right on the head.
Yeah, and now that's why we got 70,000 homeless in L.A. County down here. A lot of these people were released from prison and jail, and they had nowhere to go. So, of course, they end up in the street doing drugs and stealing stuff. What else would they do?
Yeah, we're really working with our partners down into LA PPL, up as far north as Seattle, Police Guild. We're trying to really bring this to the forefront. We launched a website here in the last couple of days. It's called ACLU-watch.com, and it's really meant to expose everything that these groups, especially the ACLU, is behind and what they do to weaken the laws and really, again, bring just pure chaos and assaults to our neighborhood.
All right. We appreciate you talking to us, Sean. Thanks for your time.
Appreciate you having me on.
All right. Sean Pritchard is president of the San Jose Police Officers Association. I just taking a look at the website he mentioned, ACLU-watch.com, and it's got an interactive map, and you press a category like sex offenders or what was some of the other ones, weakening public safety. And it's interesting because when you hit the sex offenders one, California is one of the states that shows up. There's like 5 states. You hit weakening public safety. Oh, yeah, California shows up again, one of 5 states. You hit undermining victims' rights. Oh, California shows up again, one of like 8 states. So, yeah. And then you click the link and you'll see exactly what they're talking about in the news stories about how the ACLU is obviously a big factor in weakening public safety. All right, we got more coming up.